Today, we will learn about rounding numbers to the nearest 10,000 and 100,000. So, what does rounding mean? Rounding is a process of approximating a number, keeping its value close to what it was. So, there are two methods of rounding a number: number line and value of digits. We will use both the methods today for rounding a number. First, let's learn about rounding numbers to the nearest 10,000. Rounding to the nearest 10,000 means finding the closest multiple of 10,000 to a given number. For example, let's round 67,310 to the nearest 10,000. First, using a number line, step 1 is to write the multiples of 10,000 in between which 67,310 lies on a number line. Step 2 is to mark 67,310 on the number line and find the multiple which is closest to 67,310. So, 67,310 rounded to the nearest 10,000 is 70,000. Now, let's try rounding 67,310 using value of digit method. We look at the digit to the right of the one we are rounding to. If it is 5 or more, then round it up. If it is less than 5, then round it down. As we are rounding to the nearest 10,000, we will look at the thousands digit. In 67,310, the digit at thousands place is 7. So, we will round it up. So, 67,310 rounded to the nearest 10,000 is 70,000. Alright, now let's begin with rounding to the nearest 100,000. Rounding to the nearest 100,000 means finding the closest multiple of 100,000 to a given number. For example, let's round 746,960 to the nearest 100,000. First, using a number line. Step 1 is to write the multiples of 100,000 in between which 746,960 lies on a number line. Step 2 is to mark 746,960 on the number line and find the multiple which is closest to 746,960. So, as per the number line, 746,960 rounded to the nearest 100,000 is 700,000. Now, let's try rounding 746,960 using value of digit method. We look at the digit to the right of the one we are rounding to. If it is 5 or more, then round it up. If it is less than 5, then round it down. As we are rounding to the nearest 100,000, we will look at the 10,000s digit here. So in 746,960, the digit at the 10,000s place is 4. We will round it down. So 746,960 rounded to the nearest 100,000 is 700,000.